Good morning, it's the second day. Today's November 19 here in Vietnam. November 19, 2017. It's 8 a.m. We're on our way out to find some traditional Vietnamese breakfast.
How's the look out there?
Wet. We're on our way now to breakfast. I'm excited, I'm hungry. It's 8 o'clock right now and we haven't had anything to eat. And actually I was awake since 3 a.m. But then I did want like to sleep for another, was it an hour or two? Yeah, but I'm really hungry right now. Here we are. Here it is. Wow, this looks delicious.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Brian ordered one with the egg. Hey, I just took a bite of the rice. It's really good. It tastes like how do you say that? Oil?
Oil?
Yeah, they stir fry the green onion with not sesame oil, but I think with the pork, you know, the natural oil from the pork.
Oh.
So the flavor is really good. Yeah, with lard. And then I think I'm supposed to put the sauce on top. This is fish sauce, I think. So the rice here are broken rice. They're tiny. And Brian told me before the reason why is they send all the good rice out to the other countries for their own. They keep the broken rice for their own Vietnamese people. Still delicious though. How do you like yours?
So the egg, Asian eggs are more golden and yellow. Super good. Now this is where I wanted to go. It's supposed to be really well known for their, that's like a spicy beef with carrot stew, or vocal. Closed right now. We ate over here at the breakfast place. 2 pork with pork over rice dishes was 73,000 D&D, or about $3.50. Not too bad for 2 people. Okay, we just had our breakfast of broken rice and marinated pork. Really good. Very filling. We're going to be walking up past the Independent Palace. Used to be the, I think it was actually the South Vietnamese government building. And then after that we're going to go to this place that's supposed to be really scenic called Turtle Pond, or Turtle Lake, just slightly north of the Independence Palace. So we'll see you when we get there. Trying not to step on any big puddles of water. I wonder what's going on here. Some kind of soup.
On our way to the park, we found this little noodle stand. So we decided to give it a try. Oh, look at the dish.
Oh, that's good? Okay.
We have a local here to teach us how to eat. This is a combination noodle. There's like some intestines in here. Pork liver, shredded pork, some sliced pork. It's if you know KT noodle, it's kind of like the KT noodle style noodle soup. And here's some condiments: lemon, garlic, some pepper, some fish sauce.
This is the dry version. So yeah, there's some soy sauce and
Brian has the dry version of this. Ngon. We just learned how to say good in Vietnamese. Ngon. Thanks for this, guys. I almost finished. I thought I had to share with Brian. It's delicious. Since it's raining, we decided to check it out, this War Memorial Museum. There we go. There's some, are these actual?
Yeah, these are abandoned assets after the U.S. Fled from the Vietnam War.
Ticket price, $15,000, about 75 cents US. Tiger cages.
Vietnam.
So this is to imprison the North Vietnam people?
Yep. It's basically talking about how horrible the Viet Cong in the U.S. was in treating the Vietnamese army.
Just visited the tiger cage. It was sad, so I didn't film much. They actually had some mannequin in there, which was kind of creepy, so I didn't film those.
Or that paints the Vietnam War in a positive light.
So during the Vietnamese War, the Americans not only used armed force to damage the country, they also used chemical to destroy the livelihood of Vietnamese people. And we're in the exhibit right now, where there's just a ton of pictures showing how people were affected by the chemical. And I don't know, I'm just feeling really uncomfortable in here, so I don't think I'm gonna go and look at each one. And we're finally going to the pond. I need some coffee, I'm getting sleepy. Here we are, cafe apartment.
Go that way.
We found our perfect cafe, and we're up on the 8th floor?
7th floor.
7th floor. Look at my view behind me. And it feels good to be sitting outside. Just gonna sit here for a little bit and charge up. Okay, so we're inside of this cafe apartment. So when we first walked in, there was an elevator, but there was a guy charging people for riding the elevator. So we wanted to explore each floor, so we decided to take the stairs. And it seems like they have either 7 or 8 floors. I think we walked through all of it already. Did we?
What's that?
Do we walk through all the floors?
Well, I think the 7th floor is the highest.
The 7th floor is the highest. And it's a mixture of like cafe, tea shop. There's some shops that were selling clothes or bags. And it's mixed with some residential spaces. There's like actual people living here. The cafe apartment is a perfect selection if you're in Vietnam and it's raining. I think this is the nicer part of Ho Chi Minh City. The streets are a lot wider and cleaner. Yay! So cute!
$2 tiramisu.
Brian got coffee. I got the kumquat icy. It looks different in the picture, but interesting to try it. Alright, so about an hour sitting at this cafe. We're gonna start walking again. We are gonna head to post office. Stopped raining too, so perfect chance for us to get out there again and start walking.
This was the center of the French colonial, the government, the interim government was here. That's why if you look at some of the architecture up here, very European looking.
Is that the post office?
No.
Took an hour break and it's raining again. Every time we started walking, it's raining. Why are you raining again? Non-stop raining. We have to give up the post office and get in Uber and head for lunch.
I have no idea.
We're here at
I think you say nya.
Ngon.
Totally butchered that.
And they just gave us a book of menus. Seriously, this is a book of menus.
So it has a whole bunch of Southeast Asian things like Thai, Vietnamese, of course. There's hot Chinese in here. But everything here is like $3 or $4, and everything here is really good. I came here 7 years ago on the recommendation of my hostel owner. And yeah, there's so much you can try.
Crab.
Yep.
Name, catfish. This is a beef salad. What is this?
That's my soup for the catfish.
Some rice. Wow, this looks really good. We're still waiting for chicken wing. Finally, chicken wing and sticky rice are here. You like cilantro? I feel like a queen eating this meal. I got everything I wanted. So delicious. Everything.
It's nice being on vacation.
Từ bên An Nhân Tiên Hoàng quận 1, quốc lộ 1 qua Suối Tiên quận 9, đến tới 4 xã thuộc địa bàn quận Bình Tân, quốc lộ 1 qua giao lộ Vườn Lài quận 12 và ở khu vực xa lộ Hà Nội.
Face is very red too.
Đường Bình Thái quận 9 lưu thông ổn định cho nên quý vị khán giả